Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Roundup. Sorry I haven't been here for the last 2 weeks. That was because I was doing other stuff. So, yeah. Let's get into it. This is just going to be some gameplay of Alberto Del Rio versus Christian at SummerSlam. Because that's what's going to happen. So, yeah. So let's get into it. Press play. So let's start. Monday Night Raw main event was John Cena versus Ryback. I muted the thing. And you know, it was a good main event. I enjoyed it. There's more combat than usual. I thought this would just be another, like, you know, thing I'd see at the live events or Payback or whatever. But no, it was actually pretty good and such. And I'm pretty good at okay. Sorry, I have a friend here and he's telling me to speak up. So yeah, it was more combat than usual. I feel like they did a really good job because Monday Night Raw was filmed on Wednesday because the superstars were in South Africa and Australia, so they couldn't really do the live show. Although that would be pretty sweet, in my opinion. I'd actually love to see it. I'd actually like to see that. That's an idea for WWE from me. But yeah, I really think they did a good coverage of the show. I feel like they did good coverage of the show. My friends making funny faces to make me. Right. I feel like they really did good. They showed SmackDown, which was filmed a day later, and they had some live Twitter comments and stuff to make so the average fan had no idea to suspect it wasn't a live show. So that was pretty good. But yeah, John Cena and Ryback, pretty good. Now let's move on to main event. The main event was R-Truth versus Wade Barrett. This was actually pretty good. It's been better than what I've normally been seeing from main event. And it seems like they're trying to tell a story because they were always talking about Del Rio's losing streak. The Del Rio's on the screen. That's why. Right, not Del Rio's. But they were talking about how Wade Barrett's on a losing streak, so maybe but Wade Barrett won, by the way. But maybe this is trying to start this is the start of Wade Barrett trying to actually get a character. He's been in the dirt for far too long, in my opinion, and I think they need to get some momentum. A lot of times they had there were several swings in momentum. There was stuff we don't normally see. Overall pretty good match. It was 15 minutes. What I want from a main event. So another match which was somewhat good was Drew McIntyre versus Mark Henry, and I'm gonna tell you one thing: I cannot take Mark Henry seriously as a face. I don't think he's making a full face turn yet, just because of the heelish tactics he does. And Drew actually got some offense in this match, which I thought was pretty good, because I like Drew. It sucks that he's in the 3MB, but it is what it is. You can't change it. So yeah. Let's talk about let's talk about TNA. In my opinion, horrible show. Just absolutely horrible. I'll skip the Christian entrance. It's not letting me okay, now it'll let me skip. But yeah, I really I really think it was a horrible show. One of the matches was Chris Sabin versus Manic. Oh yeah, I have this on for 10 minutes just so this commentary doesn't go too long. So yeah. Champion versus champion, Chris Sabin versus Manic. I really didn't like this match. I'd expect Chris Sabin to go out there and put himself over as World Heavyweight Champion. That is exactly not what they did. As Christian high flying, as he always does. But yeah, it wasn't bad. But I wanted to put but it would be better if they put Saban over as champion. You know, Saban won with the Hail Saban move that he normally does. So main event was Aries versus Styles in a Bound for Glory series match. And this was absolutely five-star until the ending, where both people are on the ground. They have their hands on each other. So the referee starts counting as if they're pinning each other at the same time. But at the last second, Austin Aries moved and he covered AJ Styles, which was a pretty bad ending. I did not enjoy that. Also, the August 1st warning is more like the August 1st failure. So the August 1st warning is Tito Ortiz. And for those of you who do not know who that is a Bellator, MMA, or Bellator, or however you say it. But, and stuff. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. He wrestled back in 2005, and he wasn't really relevant then. You know, when I was 4 when I was in 2005. I watched some of his matches, but and even in Bellator MMA, he's not that relevant. You know, if you're gonna get some guy to hype up this much, you know, actually get somebody who's relevant. Not Tito Ortiz. Nobody knows who that is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, I just really did not like Impact. You know, for the past couple weeks, I've actually enjoyed it, but not tonight. I mean, not yesterday or 2 days ago or whenever this is getting uploaded. So yeah, Friday Night SmackDown was the #1 contenders match between Christian, which is who you see. He actually won the match, so that's why I have him against Del Rio. But it was Christian, Randy Orton, and Rob Van Dam. And Christian actually won. It was slower paced, but there were good moments in the slower paced match. That's what I enjoy, and as my script falls down on the floor. I don't fall off of a script, it's just stuff, I want to talk about. But yeah, it was slower paced, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So, yeah. Best show of the week. As much as I hate to say it, main event. Just because of the R-Truth versus Wade Barrett match, it was so good. And stuff. And for those of you who are wondering if I'm ever going to score Total Divas, not happening. As entertaining as it is, I'm not gonna like give my thoughts on it at all and such. But yeah, it has been your pleasure. I will see you.